There have been several improvements to the curve sketching tools within Powermill 2011. The creation and editing of boundaries or patterns now will be much simpler, much more automated and much quicker. These improvements include the ability to create arcs and lines that are now tangent to each other using the intelligent cursor. There are several new options on the transformation toolbar, including new offsetting functionality, new multiple transformation functionality similar to the toolpath transformation functionality, and the ability to transform curves from one work plane to another or from one work plane to the world transformation. We will now take a look at some of these new enhancements on this camshaft profiles example. We'll start by finishing off the partially created cam profiles, making use of the new line and arc tangency option. So we have a pattern, defining the profiles, and we're going to jump into the curve editor to finish off these cam profiles. So the first thing we're going to do is create a line tangent to the two arcs. As you can see, the intelligent cursor automatically picks up the tangency, and we need to make the arc at the top to be radius 75. So if we select the arc, pick up the arrow to change its radius, and we're just going to drag that up and down, and you can see as we move the arc vertically up and down, the lines extend or reduce to maintain the tangency. So we're going to change that to 75. So that is now finished. In this second example, we first need to change the radius because the position of the arc stays the same but the radius changes. So we double click on it to activate it, and we're going to change its radius. So you can see that because we have no lines now which are snapped to the end of the arc, when we change its radius, the arc center stays in the same place. So we now change that to 75, and then we can add the lines tangent to both of the arcs. So in this third example, we're going to create two arcs tangent to two existing arcs. So to achieve this, we need to create an arc through 3 points. So let's just zoom in, and it's going to be tangent to this arc, tangent to this arc, and it's going to be 350. So just enter that. And this next one is a 100 radius, so again, tangent, tangent. This time we'll use the intelligent cursor to enter the value, so it needs to be a radius 100. So, like so. In this last example, we first need to start by creating two lines at specific angles, both 45 degrees and 20.5 degrees. So we go to the line option, and we're going to create a line tangent to this arc, and we can use the intelligent cursor this time just to exactly measure the angle. For the 20.5 degree angle, instead of using the intelligent cursor, because it's quite difficult to get to the exact angle we require, once we've snapped to the first point, we're going to jump down to our position form and choose a polar angle, distance 500, with an angle of 20.5 degrees. Accept that. Next we need to create a horizontal line from the center of this arc just across till it intersects those two lines. At this stage I'm going to jump in and show you another new function on the curve editor, and that is the interactive curve limiting function. So here we just simply click on the portion of the curve we want to get rid of, and it automatically trims back to the nearest intersection point, like so. Finally, we need to create an arc through 3 points to finish off the cam profile. So arc from 3 points, tangent, tangent, and then tangent to this horizontal line. And then we can delete this line to finish. Other new functions that have been added to the curve editor are the ability to project curves, either drop, flatten, or embed. These were previously available by right-clicking over the pattern or the boundary in 2010. These now have been added to the curve editor toolbar. And the other new piece of functionality is the multiple transformation. So if we, for example, select this last camshaft profile, click on the multiple transformation, we can either do a rectangular array or a circular array. Let's just change our rotational center and accept, to quickly and easily make multiple copies, offsets and rotations of the pattern.